Okay, let's see what else is in this house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
Cobwebs bind the remains of broken alembic, a cracked mortar, and various shattered bottles and vials on the table. I guess an alchemist lived here. Absolutely nothing of value in this house. Let's exit. And let's change the
Yes?
chanter's chance. This is useless.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just kill that.
Crave thou philothili.
Just like in Baldur's Gate, when someone's confused or charmed, the party attacks them. It's too bad that that wasn't improved upon for this more updated game. Frayed lengths of rope and a few flint chips are scattered across this workbench. Let we entered Bright Hollow. We found nothing. Then there's the Eastern Barbican. We don't know how to get in there. Let's try that again. We're here, but there appears to be no way in.
I shall be discreet.
Does this require perception? Looks like the rubble's blocking the doorway. Okay, this looks like the way in.
Well, that's, unusual.
One-handed sword. Reliable slaying spirit of will, -3. Okay, let's give that to our warrior.
Craved al Philathilim.
That might be more than we can handle. Of course, it pops up behind our wizard.
Aye?
Yes?
No! Hey.
What?
Hey.
Don't even! What? Blowing it down! What? On your word.
Huh?
What?
Hey.
We'll fare
Can
better
he do it?
if we get some sleep.
This is a complete party wipeout. I think we need to rest. I mean, we came here expecting to speak to some dude, and instead we find like loads of spirit undead. Now, that's I don't know. I don't know why we just don't go back home. He's obviously not here, and if he is, he's probably dead already.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he'd be mad if we sat in his chair? I mean, he doesn't have to know.
Let's just go up here. Our dog is fearless. Looks like this is an unavoidable fight. Let's position ourselves, shall we?
Yes?
Yes?
Hey,
Huh?
Grave Dalfilathilim.
huh?
Following your lead. What?
Yes?
Let's look at the bestiary, see what the weaknesses of these creatures are. So we have phantoms and shadows. Burn, okay. Burn. Let's burn these suckers.
I? Hey.
Huh?
Not even slow at
Hmm.
Hey. How may I help?
Hmm.
Hey.
What?
Arthek with Sunra. Hi? How may I help? Huh? Hi? Huh?
We're gonna die. Right. This is a tough-ass battle. This is a hard fucking game. I think we have to rest again. We'll just keep doing it until we succeed.
Sure.
Yes?
Switch into his arquebus. Saving. Maybe we could bring them, bottleneck them down here. Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah.
Gradius will go get him.
Clearly of Adiran make. They like their archways. Wayfair, sail. May to.
How may I help?
What? Don't even slow it down!
Huh?
How may I help?
What?
Huh?
Almost.
Let's increase our will bonuses.
Huh?
On your word.
We could summon some skeletons.
What?
Aztec with some rust.
Huh? Yes?
Aztec with some rust.
Yeah.
Hey.
We fucking did it. Minimal damage. Bottlenecking is key in this fucking game.
Sure.
Okay. What does this mean? +5 accuracy against spirit. 1.25 damage. Let's equip it. Beautiful glow to it.
Of course.
Saving.
Keeping an eye out.
Steward, as you come to the end of the Great Hall, you perceive an inviting warmth radiating from a grand throne wrought out of marble, its masterful artistry out of place amidst the castle's more practical stonework. The veiled face of a woman is carved above the throne's backing, watching over the room with hollow eyes. As you approach, you feel the warmth fluctuate as though stirring. A voice rings out from the carving, permeating the fortress through stone and air.
Another watcher in Cadnua, glowing very brightly indeed to these eyes. What strange happenstance.
I'm looking for Marwald.
As am I. If you should happen to find him, I would be glad to know of it. Each day his absence brings new dust to my halls, new cracks to my stones. It's shameful is what it is. The Earl would never have let it come to this. You are free to search for him here. I will unbar the way.
Tell me more about Marwald.
He was a great man. He came here one day, young with long hair and polished armor, and he banished the dark things that had come to lurk in this place after centuries of neglect. He could see the beauty of this place, the way it had been. So he claimed it for his own when no one else would take it. We worked together to restore it. But he began to grow distant some time ago. He never told me why. He retreated deeper and deeper into the keep, never leaving, sending servants for food, hiding himself from my sight. The restoration stopped. Now, to look at the place, you'd never know the progress we'd made. In most places, it's worse than it ever was. And all I can do is watch it crumble around me.
You said these were your halls?
Not as a land is its lord's, more as a child is its mother's. This castle was my design, you see. The Earl appointed me to do it. I was getting on in years. I knew it would be my only chance to build something magnificent. When it was built, I couldn't bring myself to part from it, to go back to my lonely home. I begged the Earl to let me stay, to take care of it. It was all I wanted, and he granted it. Years later, when Bereth's usher finally came calling, I begged the Earl to find a way to let me remain, and so he did.
Any idea where I can find Merwald?
I can feel his presence faintly somewhere deeper inside the keep. But he uses his gifts to confound me, and my senses are dulled while he does so. I only wish I could know his mind.
Are you imprisoned in that throne?
Imprisoned? At times it feels that way, I suppose. But it's more that I reside here. The throne was brought up from the ruins, one of the first things they found. As a last favor to a dying woman, the Earl arranged for me to be moved into it. Audra is an accommodating vessel for a soul. Oh, it's not as confining as it seems. I can feel the whole keep from here, and all things that are tied to it. There's something about this throne and its construction. Or maybe it's something about this place.
What Earl were you speaking of?
The Earl of Yenwood. The original, in fact, when Deerwood was a colony. He found this site, the only ruin Ere Glanfarth refused to defend, and he believed its wealth would be great. The keep was his way of defending his family's claim, and that claim became his obsession. He had to know what lay beneath. He devoted his life to excavating the ruins below the keep. They had been sealed with rock and soil. Deliberately, it would seem. Years passed, and with them the Earl. He dug his entire life and never found what he sought. His obsession became his sons and his sons' sons. And one day, that young Earl broke through.
What did he find?
An endless maze, incomprehensible in its construction. But he would never come to learn more than that. Vile things had taken residence there, vile and dangerous. They poured up through the keep and slew its residents, the Earl among them. After that, the keep remained abandoned, unused, wasted. Meowall's mastery of this place was the first hope I'd had in 200 years. How I've longed to see it as it once was. I can only guess why all this has happened. I fear I've wronged the gods putting this place here, and they've doomed me to watch it wear away into dust. To witness my own folly. Take care in your search. Many dangers lie in wait here.
All right, in our next session, we will attempt to find Merwald. Take care.